If Buddhism had a Bible, if there was one sacred book, one ancient text hidden in a cave, untouched by monks, unedited by scholars, if there was one scripture that captured the purest truth of awakening, this would be it. Welcome to Buddha Unfiltered. Here, we leave the robes and rituals at the door. Here, enlightenment isn't something mysterious reserved for monks. Here, awakening is psychological, emotional, human, and meant for you. Before we begin, take one breath. Feel your chest rise. Feel your shoulders loosen. Feel the noise of your day dissolve just a little. And comment where you're listening from. This channel is a global monastery, a sangha built out of real people and real stories. Your presence matters. Now let's begin. Chapter 1. The First Truth. You were never broken. If Buddhism had a Bible, the first line would not be "life is suffering." It would be this: there is nothing wrong with you. Not one thing. Your anxiety isn't a curse. Your confusion isn't a failure. Your overthinking isn't a flaw. Your sadness isn't proof you are weak. They are signs of awareness trying to wake up. Buddhism is not about fixing yourself. It's not self-help. It's not a repair project. It's about understanding yourself. The Buddhist Bible would say, "A mind full of storms is a mind ready to awaken, because only someone who feels deeply can awaken deeply. Only someone who has suffered learns compassion. Only someone who's been lost understands liberation. You don't need to become better. You need to become aware." Chapter 2. The Second Truth. You are not the voice in your head. The second chapter of the Buddhist Bible would shatter everything you've believed. You are not your thoughts. You are the listener. That voice that criticizes you. That voice that compares you to everyone. That voice that remembers every mistake. That voice that scares you about the future. It isn't you. It's survival programming. A prehistoric alarm system. Your mind evolved to keep you alive, not to make you peaceful. But the Buddhist Bible would reveal something radical. The mind is a storyteller. You are the awareness hearing the story. When you feel anxious, you are aware of anxiety. So how can you be the anxiety? When you feel sad, something inside notices it. So how can sadness be your identity? You are not the noise. You are the silence behind the noise. You are not the waves. You are the ocean underneath. You are not the storm. You are the sky it passes through. Chapter 3. The Third Truth. Everything is impermanent, and that saves you. The third chapter would reveal one of the most paradoxical blessings in the universe. Nothing lasts, and that is your freedom. Your anxiety is temporary. Your heartbreak is temporary. Your loneliness is temporary. Your darkness is temporary. The Buddhist Bible would say, "What rises will fall. What begins will end. And what hurts will heal." You are not stuck, you only believe you are. Every emotion, no matter how heavy, is already dissolving. Every situation, no matter how impossible, is already shifting. Every chapter, no matter how painful, is already ending. Impermanence is the universe whispering, "Hold on, this will pass." That's not spiritual poetry. That's psychological truth. Nothing you feel right now has permission to stay forever. Chapter 4. The Fourth Truth. Suffering is resistance. Here is the truth that Buddhism's Bible would repeat over and over. Pain is inevitable. Suffering is optional. You suffer not because of what happens, but because of the story you tell yourself about it. You suffer because you resist. You resist feeling lonely. You resist feeling angry. You resist feeling grief. You resist uncertainty. The Buddhist Bible would say, "Whatever you refuse to feel becomes your prison. Fear you ignore becomes panic. Sadness you suppress becomes numbness. Anger you deny becomes bitterness. Trauma you avoid becomes identity. But the moment you feel what you're afraid to feel, the moment you breathe into the emotion instead of running, it dissolves. No demon inside you is trying to hurt you. Every one of them is trying to teach you." This chapter would end with a single line. Meet your pain. That is where the Buddha is waiting. Chapter 5. The Fifth Truth. Letting go is power, not weakness. The Buddhist Bible would dedicate entire scrolls to this. Let go. Not because life wants to leave you empty, but because clinging leaves you suffering. Let go of the past you replay every night. Let go of the people who couldn't love you correctly. Let go of the idea that you need to earn your worth. Let go of the image of perfection that exhausts you. Let go of the timelines you compare your life to. Letting go is not losing. Letting go is making space for peace, for clarity, for new connections, for new opportunities, for a new you. The Buddhist Bible would say, if your hands are full of old pain, how can you hold new joy? Let go. Not tomorrow, not someday, now. Chapter 6. The Sixth Truth. You are never trapped. One of the greatest teachings the Buddhist Bible would offer is this. You can always begin again. You are not stuck. Not because your situation magically changes, but because you can change. Every moment is an invitation to start over. A single breath can reset your entire nervous system. A single insight can rewrite your story. A single act of courage can open a new path. Your past is not a life sentence. Your trauma is not your identity. Your mistakes are not your destiny. The Buddhist Bible would promise, nothing binds you except the belief that you are bound. You can begin again, right now, in this breath. Chapter 7. The Seventh Truth. The self is a myth. This is the most advanced chapter. The one that makes the ego tremble. There is no fixed you, no permanent self, no unchanging identity, no solid me to protect. Your personality, your preferences, your fears, your beliefs, they are constantly shifting, constantly dissolving, constantly evolving. The Buddhist Bible would say, you are a process, not a person. When you understand this, life becomes light. Mistakes stop defining you. Trauma stops imprisoning you. Opinions stop controlling you. Fear loses its power. Because there is no self to defend. Only awareness experiencing. And awareness cannot be harmed. Chapter 8. The Eighth Truth. Your mind creates the world you see. If Buddhism had a Bible, this chapter would be long, detailed, and challenging. You do not see the world. You see your mind projected onto the world. Two people experience the same moment. One feels joy, one feels fear. Why? Not because of the moment, because of their mind. Your world is built out of your interpretations, not your reality. The Buddhist Bible would say, the world is neutral. Mind makes it heaven or hell. Your judgments shape your suffering. Your expectations shape your disappointments. Your fears shape your interpretations. Your attachments shape your heartbreak. Change the mind and the world transforms instantly. You become free not by controlling life but by understanding it. Chapter 9. The Ninth Truth. Compassion is the highest form of intelligence. This chapter would teach a truth that modern society forgot. Compassion is not softness. It is strength. Anyone can judge. Anyone can hate. Anyone can close their heart. But to understand someone, to see their pain behind their behavior, to choose empathy over ego, that is power. The Buddhist Bible would say, what you heal in yourself, you will naturally heal in others. Compassion begins with you, your wounds, your confusion, your mistakes, your humanity. You do not become enlightened by transcending humanity. You awaken by embracing it. Chapter 10. The Tenth Truth. You already are what you seek. If Buddhism had a Bible, the final chapter, the closing page, would reveal, you are already whole, already complete, already awake. Your mind just forgot. Your fear just covered it. Your conditioning just distracted you. The Buddhist Bible would whisper, you are not becoming the Buddha. You are remembering the Buddha within you. Every insight you seek is already inside you. Every peace you long for is already your nature. Every awakening you chase is already happening. You were never powerless. You were never unworthy. You were never lost. You simply did not see clearly. And now you do. Outro. The scripture as a mirror. If Buddhism truly had a Bible, it wouldn't be a book you read. It would be a mirror you look into. A mirror showing you, You are enough. You are capable. You are consciousness awakening. You are the universe looking at itself and learning to love. If this touched you, if this opened something inside you, if you want more, drop a comment. Tell us where you're listening from. Share this with someone carrying silent pain. This is Buddha Unfiltered, raw, real, and devoted to awakening the modern world. Take a deep breath and begin again.